Squad, Squally! What happened with my voice? Did y'all just hear that break? Whatever, I don't know what just happened. That was kind of crazy. That's never happened before. We got so many questions. Like, I was gonna stop, but then I was like, dang, yo, like, I can't. I gotta keep going. So I'm like, let's just do a part 2. So I'm back with more questions and answers from you guys and for you guys. So, like I said, I love being able to do this. It's so cool to get to chat with y'all, interact with you guys, hear what y'all have to say, what y'all want to know about us, because I love my family. I think we cool as hell. And I think y'all are pretty cool. So let's just chat. So more questions. Let's just jump right into it. And here we go. Have you linked up with Mitchell yet? Yo, I can't wait to link up with my boy Mitchell. Like, honestly, that was like one of my top moments of the season, was like the bromance with Mitchell. I felt that, like, to the point where Mitchell felt it too. Because once I like actually got to like chat with Mitchell, it was like we've been friends forever, yo. So we did link. We jumped on like quick Instagram live where we got to chat for a second. He talks to my wife. They're really good friends. So I get to chat with Mitchell here and there. He's the dopest guy, man. Like I could 100% see us being homeboys. How can I get in touch with your wife? Yo, don't be scheming on my wife, man. Don't be scheming on my wife. She's taken, she's spoken for, she's mine. I know y'all love her, but she's mine, she belongs to me. Thank you. Did the Lisa do you justice on this circle? All right, guys. Let me be frank with you. She did I. It was I. Like I'm gonna say 8.8 out of 10. Issue is, there was points in the game where I was like, yo, you're thinking too much, you're being too wordy. Guys don't say that. I was like, yo, have you ever heard me say, what's the 411? Have you, like, I just want her to take a step back and think, like, have I heard Trevor say something like that? You know what I mean? Mannequin challenge, throw it, like, throw it. Do makeup bad on purpose, because, like, you know, like, do what you think Trevor would do in the moment. For the most part, I think she did great. Like, obviously she won, but there were a couple times where I was like, yo, man, like, if you just did this, maybe thought less, did less, then they wouldn't have been onto you at all. Because, like, I will say this though, but the good thing was that whenever she slipped up, she found a way to do something to put some more doubt in people's minds. So she cleaned up things really well, but on the whole is like doing Trevor justice. 8.8 out of 10. Will you have flirted with Chloe if you were on the circle? Guys, I'm gonna be 150,000% honest with you. For 100 racks? Hell yeah. I'll flirt with who I have to flirt with to get 100 grand from my family. Dislike me all you want. I'm not going to lie to you. I do what I like. Look, man, you've seen my daughter, my like parents out there. Like, what would you do for your kids? Think about that. Like, before you sit there and criticize, what would you do for your kids and your family? Like, I would do what I gotta do. Like, if I gotta flirt, 100%. I do what I got to do. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that I would have been like, Chloe, what's up, girl? I would have had to spit game, because if that would have got me to the finale, got me a little close to that 100 racks, I'm doing it. Was the circle the longest you went without seeing the Lisa? Like, since we were together, yeah. Like, I mean, obviously, so there was a point in time we broke up for a while. That was like the longest time. But since we've been like couple, married, 100%, that stretch of time was the longest that I've been without her. How was it to see another girl interested in you, but it was actually your wife? At first, it was funny. You know, like, it was really funny to see Delisa flirt with a woman. But you know what? Then there were those times where you're like, yo, damn, man, like, I feel really bad. Like, this girl seems to like Trevor, but Trevor's not actually Trevor, and that doesn't really exist. So, like, this isn't actually going anywhere. But you know, like, all in all, it was a cool experience. But you know, at times you feel bad, at times it's funny, but it is what it is. Real Trevor, what was the hardest, most unexpected part of watching it with Catfish Trev? So it's funny because, like, you're sitting there watching it, and even though you, to some extent, you know what happens, like, Delisa did a really good job of not telling me a lot, so I was at least able to sit there and watch it and be surprised at how things played out. But you know, one, it's hard, like, when you hear your name and see your face, because they don't see Delisa, it's really hard to be on the other end, especially with it being me, not taking things personally. I was like, yo, like, are you kidding me? How can you say that about Trevor? Like, what? Like, there was some times I was like livid, y'all, livid. But you know, you think about it, you take a step back, you're like, oh, okay, well, they're not actually talking about me. But it's really hard not to. And I didn't really think that was gonna happen. I didn't think I'd have that reaction, because I'm like, well, like, you know, it ain't me, that's you. But in the moment, you're just like, yo, like, y'all are coming for me. Y'all are definitely trying to come for me right now. So that was probably like what I didn't expect to happen that actually did. How is it being a father? and is it hard? Being a father is the most rewarding thing I've ever done. It's the coolest thing I've ever done, and I've done some really cool shit in my life. But it's nothing. Like if you were to say like, Trevor, go back in time, you never get to do any of these things, but you still get to be a dad to Tony and baby Saint 2. Like, knowing how I feel about being a father, I could give all that stuff up in a heartbeat. It's the coolest thing I've ever done. I've never felt more purpose in my life. Is it hard? Hell yeah. Like, bro, there's nothing that can prepare you for it. There's no test, there's no study guide, there's no cliff notes, nothing. Like, it's hard, it's a challenge. These kids, they test you, they love you, they're cute, but they test you, and it's work, you know? Like, it's a job you can never clock out of, but there is nothing, like I said, nothing in life that is better than being a father, for me at least. Like, y'all, I mean, y'all see like my Instagram, like she's all over it, man. Like, she's all I want to talk about. She's all I think about, you know? It's the coolest thing in the world. So I love being a father. I love being Tony's father. I love being baby Saint 2's father. So guys, like, if you have the opportunity, if you're blessed with the gift of fatherhood, parenthood, you're consider yourself very lucky. Are you guys going to show the house? Is it in New York? Guys, one, we have left New York. We did a video where we talked about our move from, well, Canada, because we left New York to go to Canada. From Canada, we came here to Georgia. So we did a video on that, guys. Go back, find that one. We'll break it down for you in that one. And then we also did a video on the house tour. So yes, guys, go back and watch that one too. We show you our beautiful home from like, it was like MTV crib style. Like, you're gonna love it. So go back, check that out, where we show you the house empty when we first got it. So it'll be really cool. I think you guys will enjoy it. Where do you see you and your family in 5 years? Guys, we need our own show. That's it. Point blank period. We need our own show. That's where I see us. I'm manifesting it. I'm throwing it out there right now. The Saints family coming live in color on your flat screen TV, y'all, once a week on a regular basis. That's what I see. Like I said, I'm putting it out there. I'm floating it into the universe. It's gonna happen next 5 years. Saints family on TV. Love it. We need you guys' support though. Oh my gosh. What's it like knowing that you have the most beautiful wife on the planet and the cutest baby? Guys, what do you think it's like? I feel like the luckiest man in the effing world. Like I look at my family and I'm just like, yo, how did I hit the jackpot? Like, the jackpot. I look at Delisa. I mean, I've been looking at Delisa forever. She's gorgeous. She's always gonna be gorgeous. She's the most beautiful woman in the world to me. And then I look at Tony and I just be like, all right, whatever you want, you got it. I melt. Like, I don't stand a chance, man. Like, I'm blessed. I'm just blessed. I'm blessed. I don't know what else to say. Number one pick in my fantasy football draft. Guys, I don't know if y'all know, but like, I deal with athletes all day, every day at work. I don't even have the capacity to sit there and monitor more. That would drive me absolutely crazy. And it sucks you into it. Like, it's the worst. Like, my family doesn't need me being away from them any longer. Like, that's more time in my phone, more stress. I don't need it. Do I like doing fantasy? Yes. I just know that it changes who I am as a person. Y'all don't want to see it. It's ugly. It's terrible. So it's not going to happen. What was the first thing you did after you heard Trevor won the circle? The first thing I did, the first thing I did was basically what you guys saw on TV. Like, I was in shock. I was stuck on stupid for a second because I'm like, did she just say she won? Like, I know she said she won, but I'm like, yo, are you kidding? Like, I can't believe she just did it. I just was like, I was excited, man. I jumped up and down with Tony. Like, that reaction you guys saw on Netflix on the show that was it. That's exactly how it played out. Like, and then the rest of the night, I was like, oh my God, like, couldn't sleep. I was just a mess for like 2-3 days. All right, guys, that is it. I'm gonna wrap up part 2. Thank you so much for your questions. Like, I appreciated it. It was cool to get to chat with you guys. Let's do this some more. Like, let's make this a regular thing, this little date that we have. So guys, like I said, appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button, guys. Comment below. Let me know any more questions you guys have for me to answer, because I can do this all day. This is nothing. I love talking, as y'all can tell. But like this video, share with your friends, turn our post notifications on, follow us on Instagram at It's The Saints.